Hi, I'm David Gregg. In terms of videos, we're still playing catch-up from my COVID quarantine, and so I thought this week we would tour the art exhibit at the Natural History Survey offices. This exhibit went up a year ago this month, January 2020, and we were looking forward to being able to show it to you for the 12 months that followed. As we all know, no one has been able to visit the offices since the middle of March, which means nobody has seen this exhibit. And normally it would be coming down right now, and I would be installing a new one, and we would all be getting together for an open house at the end of January. None of that is going to happen, but I'm going to give you a tour of this art exhibit because I know most of you never saw it, and we can look forward to a time when it will be replaced by a new one, and we'll be able to invite you all to an open house here again.
The Rhode Island Natural History Survey presents videos to showcase the animals, plants, geology, and natural systems that surround us, and the people and organizations working to understand and conserve them.
Here are 4 works by Mary Grady. Mary Grady passed away in 2019. She was a longtime supporter of the Natural History Survey. She participated in our bio blitzes on the art team. She was a private pilot, a FAA certified ground instructor, a hot air balloon pilot. She was an educator on tall ships. She was a geographer who'd worked for the National Geographic Society and for the Providence Journal. Here are 2 little works by Ann Bianchi, who teaches art at South Kingstown High School. These are 2 pieces by Mandy Howe. Mandy's had pieces in our show a couple of times. She's building off of the concept of the Anthropocene, and she has included in these collages artifacts of human manufacture and placed them in the natural world as they will be found by future archaeologists studying the Anthropocene. The one on the left is entitled Easement, the one on the right, Lot Line. I'm particularly fond of this piece by Mandy Howe, Flying By. Little cutout snowy egrets collaged onto the scene of a little coastal shoreline marsh. Janet Malenfant has had several pieces in our art shows over the years. This is one of her most exuberant. There are many ways to learn about the natural world around you. There are many languages you can use to express the lessons you're learning, and art is definitely one of them. These art exhibits are shown in the corridor of an office building. This isn't set up like a gallery, and the art is a variety of mediums and a variety of purposes that it's been made for. I think the variety of it shows the usefulness of art within natural history. We've been fortunate to have several works exhibited in our shows by photographer Kathy Florsheim. We were introduced to artist Tony Monaghan by member and friend Peter Warney. He's worked in acrylics for many years, and not too long ago he switched to collage, and he makes these designs out of paper and assembles them. It's Moondance on the right and Sundance on the left. You have to kind of move around in the shot in order to see the 3-dimensionality. These are leatherback turtles, are totally cool. This is another work by Tony Monaghan, another one of his collages. These are baby spotted turtles. I'll move around so you can see the 3-dimensional aspect of them. This is a photograph of a hognose snake by Scott Buchanan, who's the Rhode Island State herpetologist and also a member of the Natural History Survey Board of Directors. Photographer Tess Rhode likes experimenting with the camera and capturing impressions from nature. Melissa Gullett is an artist and environmental educator. She runs 15-minute field trips. You can find her online, 15minutefieldtrips.blogspot.com. And she also incorporates her paintings into her natural historical educational materials. Right before COVID-19 shut us down, she and the survey were working on an exhibit that would pair paintings with recordings of natural sounds. Hopefully we will have an opportunity to bring you that exhibit in the future. This is the second time photographer Brooke Hammerly has contributed to the show. We've been fortunate enough to enjoy watercolors from Francis Topping in many of our exhibits. This is just the latest batch. This nice little display we made from art from the art team at the last BioBlitz. This kind of monumental work is by David Mark Jatowski, who's a new artist we were introduced to recently. And this is sort of a picture of his memories growing up in Warwick and exploring the natural world and learning lessons from it. There are all kinds of ways that art and natural history are related. In fact, in the 19th century and 18th century, artists were always included in natural history expeditions. And there wasn't any photography. How else were you supposed to get pictures of the things you were seeing? So art and natural history go together naturally. And this exhibit has had different editions over the years, but it's always maintained the title Artists on Expeditions. One of the ideas we're getting across. Natural History Survey videos are made possible through the generous contributions of members and friends. Want to help us do more environmental science and conservation? Hit the like button, share our videos with your circle, subscribe, or make a financial contribution on our website, ranhs.org, or through Patreon. Thanks, and see you out there.